Okay, welcome to the action. We have got some action going on here. Some American players that have probably been up all night. It is 8:20 in the morning, East Coast time, 5:20 in the morning in the West Coast, and some people are really playing like it is. This guy's been limp calling the blinds a lot. I might be able to steal there. What notes do I have on him? This guy is playing more or less every hand, just not folding in general. This guy's been hyper aggressive, looking to pick him off in a spot. Got some assorted fish here and there. Another fish up here. Good tables, and hopefully some good spots will come about. I started my session by losing aces against queens. Queen on the flop, but have worked my way back to even. Just had an interesting hand against this player where I opened the hijack, he flatted the button, he also flatted the small blind. I had ace 8 of diamonds and the flop was 9 of diamonds, king of diamonds, 9 of clubs. Went small bet, call, fold. Turn brought in another flush draw, so there's two diamonds, 2 clubs on the board, and I hold nut diamonds. I bet 7 into 8, now trying to fold out the gut shots and the under pairs and things like that. Not really expecting I can get a king to fold, but I do think that there are lots of gut shots in there. The queen jack, jack 10, queen 10 that will in fact fold. This is a light peel, but this guy's been playing way too loose, so I'm just playing fit or fold here. I may have the best hand, but I'm not really, like, if he bets here, I'm just going to let him have it. He likes to do that. Check the flop and then bomb the turn. Very tempting to peel this with the fish involved. I actually might. Yeah, I'm getting 80 to 1 implied odds against him. This is going to be a weird spot, but I think we can just play pretty passively. Look for him to go for the kaboom. I'll call 1 here. If he bets again, my hand is 4. Ooh. All right, so this is good. I have to bet a size that sort of reps a flush draw. I think this is fine. I can't have gut shots, genuinely. Okay. Tempting squeeze spot. I don't think I can. No, actually, I can small big this. I'm just against the blinds. He's got so many like weak pairs here. I think that'll work. Cool. That's just a little bit of range manipulation, making sure that to keep their weak hands in on the flop, and then you blast them off on the turn. I guess this guy didn't have a good hand, but yeah, that was a weird spot. Weird spot to take a flat. I'll be right back. Okay. We got queen, queen. We already got some highlights here. Yeah, I am going to see 3-bet against this guy. I'm not in the A7 suited hand, Q hand. Okay, this is a good situation. I think queens are a little too vulnerable here. I don't really want to go about check raising against this guy. I think a half pot c-bet is enough. He'll continue really light. It doesn't make my hand look too serious. Okay. And, Does a jack call the turn? I'm going to go for a little pot control. This tank looks like ace-jack. I think I'm going to go all in here, unless he bets like large. That's big enough for me to just call, I think. I don't really see ace-jack calling a jam at this point. Yeah, I definitely lost value there against his exact hand. I'm not sure how that plays out in the long run. I'm just going to fold to another bet here. I lose to other nines. I think he can have ace high. I will fold to a bet here. Yeah, okay. I don't know if ace-jack necessarily would have stacked off on that board. I think maybe just going all in on the turn was an option. I don't know. I got good implied odds against him. This is a very good flop for us, but having a leading range from the small blind is usually not a good thing. Pretty sweet turn. I don't see ace X folding. I don't see very much else calling. I guess he can have 6-4, so probably doesn't have 6-4. I'm going to call, though. I expect to be chopping most likely. Yeah. Nine four suited. That's good to know that he has that in his range. And we got queens again, and we got sixes with the crazy guy. So happy days all around. Not a good flop against the blinds here. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit just because this guy's calling everything. Oh, he's really aggressive. I'm gonna call and then raise the river, and I expect I can get action here. I think I actually can value bet this. I'm gonna now bet a lot. Okay, now I fold. He insta folds. Okay, well hopefully I'm against a So the short stack just went into Tank City. I think I can pretty comfortably half pot this. I've got to build a pot against a 9. Okay, well this hand's over. Do I win 10.25 or do I win 12.50? Come on. Give it to me. Man. Rough. I'm going to just sort of increase my open size on this table until he starts folding. We're so deep stacked that he might not. I can't go too crazy because other players can re-raise me. Really tempting to take a flop here, but also really irresponsible. Don't think my hand's really good enough to do anything with. Now, I will actually call his, like, if he does the thing, to pot the turn thing. Okay, now I can fold. Tempting. I don't know what to make of this guy opening, because he open limped ace queen. I'm not going to go that light against this guy. I need some playability. I think my best small blind strategy against him might be to min raise. Now maybe just call. Actually, no, I can play a big pot. We're deep stacked. I have a disguised hand. I just hope he doesn't 4-bet us. Do I have a double gutter? I have a double gutter. Kind of want to check raise. No, I don't need to bullet the pot. I have such a disguised hand. It's just like such a good hand to barrel. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, ooh. 20 and then jam? I think that's... squeeze this. I don't see how he can fold like a jack here. Okay, well this guy's super short stacked and he's kind of a scared player. Ugh, can I just check fold this flop? Can I really? I don't think I can, because I think I can get him to fold a pair. All right, cool. Action, action, action. Whew. He may have the same mentality as me of like the reverse mentality of like, I wouldn't dub there with a hand because with a bluff because it looks like he's calling with anything. Let's try 250 and see if he folds. I would not mind if he folded this one. Nope. Okay. I still think I have a very significant range advantage. Spicy. I'm going to make sure I control the betting here. I'm going to still make sure I control the betting. Don't really expect him to fold, but okay. I guess like the king sevens of the world have to fold that turn, right? I'm gonna slow play this with this crazy aggressive player in. His flatting range definitely has some ace queens in it. I'm more just slow playing because I think he's too aggressive. I'm gonna do it again. I think he may really truly fall for it here. I guess he has a queen. Somebody has a queen. Queen will call this. Nope, okay. I guess he had 6s and he had 7s. Wow, well, we're definitely way up at this point. I started my session almost thinking I was going to have to like immediately move back down. Yeah, we're in good shape. I've got 3 buy-in clearance actually, but this 136 over here could be could be 260 or could be 0 really quickly with this crazy guy involved. I mean, even this guy, he's very aware of the crazy guy too, so we could play a big pot. I was hoping it was that pot where I just had the nuts. That would have been cool. I'm not going to play this one. I don't know. You could probably make a case for playing a lot of hands against him because it needs to be hands that make the nuts, though. Like this just doesn't make the nuts. But a hand like, you know, is 8-7 offsuit, where I can make the nuts, might be more of a case. Am I going to open this 10-8? I really don't think I'm supposed to. It's actually an optional open. With the fish in the big blind? Fuck, I'll go for it. Marking him as a fish wasn't necessarily fair. I only really marked him that because he limped ace-queen once. Generally not the best, but I've seen him play pretty normally otherwise. I do like the way I played the 7-8 hand. I like the larger turn sizing. It does well to set up a river jam, and it just kind of looks like a card on which my opponent's not going to fold that much. So get value while we can, because it's going to be hard to get river value out of, you know, say 10-9. All right, we're going to take a flop with 9-3 offsuit, it looks like. Sweet. Okay, and this is nice. Top pair against the fish. I'm not going to do anything too weird here. Sometimes I really like check raising these paired flops from the blinds. Like just put in a big check raise. In live poker, they tend to just be like, "Ha, guess you got it," and fold. Less so online, so especially with an ace, people are like, "I has ace, I no fold." I guess I call and then fold the flop. Bizarre. I wonder if he just gambles with this guy. Yeah, straight gamble. Let me reload for 20 bucks. Okay. Tempting. I was tempted to squeeze, but now that I have no fold equity, I can't. This being a hand that makes the nuts. If he calls, maybe I'll call. Getting 100. Okay. Important to remember, though, that, oh Lord, that's ugly to see. Important to remember that usually when you're getting into that territory, like 100 to 1 implied odds, you're not really realizing that equity because people don't stack off when they're that deep. Like even with, bottom set, they're not really going to stack off that deep. Looks like if I somehow got to see this flop, I would have stacked this guy, though. Okay, he was just bluffing. Wow. Called the 3-bet with 7-4 offsuit. Okay. All right, this is a very good position to be in here. I think I'm just going to do this and then jam the turn. I think it's very likely he has a hand like 5s and better. I just really can't fold on this board. Now I'm going to check it back. No, but he can't really have it. But he's going to fold all those hands. This is tricky. Small bet. Check back. Yeah, my hand's pretty invulnerable, so I think I can just check back and still get value on the river. Now I can get 2 streets here, I think. Here flush is calling, non-flush isn't, so 14 and change. Ooh, now I have a good hand. Ace is never folding, right? Jack is never calling, so pot. How is this a bluff? I'm completely uncapped. I think I have to fold. I only have the 3rd nuts. How can he be turning something into a bluff? This poor guy just keeps getting stacked. Not going to make any weird check raise here. I'm just going to triple against the calling station. Maybe throw in a check here. Get him to bluff. I think he has a lot of like ace high bluff nonsense here. Or just 10-5 offsuit. All right, c-bet, float, float. We got a plan against him. Floated nonsense and bluff. I'm just going to give him the fish tag. This guy's a fucking whale. I can definitely play this hand against him. Oop, never mind. I got to be aware that Funky Beats may just be going all in against him. So, 745. We had another JJ hand. Wow, he's just getting... Oh, this poor guy is just getting hammered. absolutely hammered. All ranges are sort of out of sorts here. I think it's just, that's, I would guess, definitely is kind of an optional open. We got this aggressive player here. I don't really know anything about this guy. I don't know. Probably worth opening, but you don't have to overdo it. He does seem to still be like going wide and trying to play hands for small. So I do think I can squeeze him with good hands. He'll be wary of my turn checks now, so I think I can like c-bet and then check, like check call one with like marginal hands now. Maybe dub my good hands more often because I think he'll be more suspicious of the dub than the check call. And he doesn't go for thin value. Super bluff heavy. Yeah, I'm going to give him the aggro tag because, yeah, I wish there were more colors. Let's see if he folds. I might try, yeah, I'm just going to keep going. This is another situation where I want to control the betting. Actually, could I go, check call for deception would be sexy. Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm going to check raise this turn. Okay. This is an interesting spot.